Hello, this is Web Programming Team 5, and this is our final project. These were our team assignments, and this is our team breakdown. I, Ulysses Adams, was the leader, designer, coder, and tester. Junghyun Kim was the designer, coder, and tester, and Shub was the coder, programmer, and tester. We all had similar roles throughout the project, and we all did about the same when it came to developing and writing the code. So for the Scrum methodology, we adopted this approach and it helped organize our tasks into sprints, ensuring a more structured and iterative development process. Our regular sprint planning meetings served as a platform to discuss pending requirements and address any code related concerns that needed attention. We would have daily stand up meetings, which allowed us to stay in the loop about each other's progress. This fostered a deeper understanding of the project's current status. This real-time awareness enabled us to make nimble decisions and adjustments and enhanced our overall adaptability throughout the project. This iterative feedback loop allowed us to refine our processes, ensuring that our collaborative efforts were always aligned with the project's goals.
So I'm Shabang, and I'll be talking about the Scrum methodology and how we approached it. So I embraced the Scrum methodology to enhance our collaboration and project management. We structured our workflow into time-boxed sprints, ensuring a focused and iterative approach. Instead of Discord calls, we conducted regular sprint planning meetings to discuss progress on individual tasks and address any challenges. Scrum's framework also encouraged collaborative problem solving. If a team member encountered difficulties or needed assistance, we leveraged sprint reviews and retrospectives. Excuse me. Retrospectives to collectively address challenges and refine our strategies.
Hello, my name is Junghyun Kim. Employing the Scrum methodology was pivotal in steering the project to success. I orchestrated the project by breaking down tasks into time-box sprints, aligning with Scrum principles. During our sprint planning meetings, I delved into outstanding requirements and shared progress updates on the committed code. Daily stand-up meetings became the cornerstone of our communication, fostering real-time collaboration. This heightened transparency not only kept everyone informed, but also facilitated quick adjustments to evolving project needs.
So for our project breakdown, for the project we decided to just go off the rubric that was given to us for project 4, and we decided to create a property buyer and property seller hub under a single platform in the form of a website. The fully functional property marketplace website features user authentication and profiles, allowing users to securely create accounts and manage property listings. Property listings are detailed, including information on type, location, price, and photos with advanced search option for user convenience. And we also input the credit card feature, and it allows it to distinguish which card you have based on the first four of the credit card. Some of the project challenges that we ran into. We ran into a multitude of challenges throughout the development of our website. One of the main aspects that we had trouble dealing with was the fact that the database portion of the project was very difficult just because none of us had much experience when it came to building a robust database that was able to store everything that we needed to store for our website. And we struggled with the creation of one during the time constraints that we had with this project. Another challenge that we found was the creation of a simple but effective user interface that looked professional and also good to look at. Due to this, we kept the pages simple but efficient. Project goals. some of the goals that we wanted to achieve with this project were one, an interactive user interface. We wanted to have a compelling UI that was both pleasing to look at and also user friendly. We wanted our website to be easy to use. We wanted to keep the interface simple but also clean. I believe we achieved that with the simplicity of the pages that we had and also the organization of the features, which made it clear what everything was, leaving no room for guesswork for the users. And the main project goal that we had while developing everything were the milestones that he wanted us to reach and complete. Before we focused on everything else, we wanted to make sure we at least met milestones 1 and 2. And after we had completed that, we chose to complete milestone 4 as well. So for the user input and user requirements, the user is expected to create an account, which will ask for the user to create a username, enter their email, create a password, and then confirm the password. If the user already has an account, they can also log in using their credentials that they entered previously. And once the user has an account, they also have the option to input in a credit card or debit card, and our system will check what card it is based on the first 4 digits. And for the expected output of our website, once the user has made / signed into their account, they will be allowed to browse through the website and enter the buyer dashboard to look through the services that we are offering for their websites and businesses. So for our design overview, some of the key design features that we had throughout our project. So for our project, we used a simple e-commerce website design and look. One of the features that we wanted to have were the property listings, and we wanted to have a lot of detail when it came to the property listings for the users to be able to see what exactly they're looking at. We wanted to have easy navigation, and we did this through the use of simple menus for easy browsing and clearly labeled buttons for login, register, and dashboard. And the buyer dashboard. So the buyer dashboard shows personal dashboard with property info. It has easy filters for property searches, and some of the other key design features that aren't featured on this slide were the login, sign up buttons that we wanted to incorporate, the credit card and debit card authentication measures that we wanted to add, and a couple other things that we'll get into in our demo later on. This is just a quick look into what our website looks like. This is the main page that you see when you first log in or sign in. And then this is our sign up page and the card registration page. It doesn't feature the login page, but we'll go into that once we get into the demo of the project.
The first thing I want to talk about is the JavaScript that we use to implement functionality in the dashboard page of our website. So the JavaScript code is designed to handle the functionality of adding properties and property cards to a wish list on the web page. So let's break down the code step by step. The redirect to property details function in our JavaScript is the first function I want to talk about. So this function is defined in the provided code images, and it logs a message to the console indicating that the page is redirecting to the property card details. The actual redirection logic will be implemented at a bigger scale if this website was actually customer facing and production grade. The add to wish list function is called when the add to wish list button is clicked on a property card. It retrieves the property details like the title and description from the clicked property card using the query selector in the JavaScript library. And it creates a new wishlist card using the document.createElement function, which is also in the JavaScript library, and it adds the retrieve property details to it. It appends the wishlist card to a section in the HTML with the class wishlist section. and it optionally hides the add to wish list button on the property card by setting its display style property to none. And then it logs a message to the console indicating that the property has been added to the wish list. I've also used a couple event listeners throughout the code. So the code selects all the elements with the class property dash card using the query selector all and passing property card as the class name in the parameter for the query selector all function. It then iterates over each property card using the for each tool, and for each property card, it selects the add to wish list button within that card using the card query selector dot wishlist button. It then adds an event listener to the wishlist button that when clicked calls the add to wishlist function with the corresponding property card as an argument. And overall, this code enhances user interaction on a property listing page by allowing users to add properties to the wishlist. The wishlist items are dynamically created and appended to a wishlist section on our dashboard page. And that concludes my overview of the JavaScript code that we used on our dashboard page for milestone 4. So this is the front end of our website. We decided to name our company Platform Design, and we offer services like UI and UX design to try and build a appealing looking website for a client, or we could also do market testing. And we've added some flavor text to the page to help attract customers and explain what our business goals are. So first I want to demo the login and sign up function. So first we'll try signing up. And you can see here that we have a form that allows you to enter a first and last name, an email, and a username. So if I go back a page, I can demo the login with the hard-coded user that we have. So we just named it example user, and the password is just example password. And that will bring you in to a dashboard. And the dashboard that we have here is for milestone 4, which is the buyer dashboard for the properties. So obviously, if you're willing to buy a property, you want to register your payment first. So if you go ahead and visit that link, you'll have a page that lets you put in the credit card information. And obviously, if we did this at production grade, we would want to have a more secure database to hold sensitive information like clients' cards. And if we go back a page, I can go ahead and show you how our property cards work. So I've added 2 example properties. We got the luxurious beachfront villa and the downtown loft with city views, and they both have a further description of what you would be purchasing. So if you go ahead and click the add to wish list button on any of the properties, you'll see that it gets added to a wish list, and the title of the property in your wish list has wish list in parentheses so you know which one. It gives the client or the customer a more organized view of the UI, and you can go ahead and do it with the second one, and it will stack them accordingly in the order that you added them. We've also included a search bar, which allows you to add input of any kind of alphanumeric text to search our properties database. And the function that I just demoed with the property cards is also what I'm referring to when we're going through our PowerPoint and explaining some of the JavaScript code. So you can see it happening in action, and you can see some of the backend JavaScript that we did to get this to work the way it does. So that's what our website does in its current state.